Well, hello everyone. A little bit of a change obviously today. I usually do morning streams, but obviously today I've decided to do an afternoon stream for a change. Just for a bit of a mix-up really. So there are an alright amount of inbounds and aircraft also leaving the airport, so it should be a nice little afternoon here at Newcastle. And hello Paul, it's great to have you on board again, mate. Not entirely sure what's happening with this aircraft in front, as it's got its strobe lights on, but the strobe lights are usually only put on the aircraft when they enter the active runway, so it's a little bit unusual for the strobe lights to be on when the aircraft isn't actually at the runway. So I think he's just changing their stands actually, hence why he's just getting towed there. But we have got the Emirates aircraft leaving at about 1 o'clock. So if you are interested in the Emirates, do hang around for that one. And apart from that Emirates, we've got a few other airlines inbound, which I'll have a look in just a second and update you all. As you can see, the sun is shining today, so there's excellent lighting at the airport. People are still boarding the Emirates aircraft as well. So we'll just focus on the Emirates for a second. Do let us know if there's any issues or anything, just because obviously sometimes I can't really monitor both, but as there's not much movement at the minute, I'll obviously be on the chat. But do let us know, Paul, if there's any like issues with the video. I'll just quickly do a little movement just so you can tell us if there's like any sort of lagging issues or anything like that. So we'll just quickly turn over to the tower and then we'll turn back again. Yeah, do comment in the chat if there's any issues or anything like that, so I can obviously have a look at it now rather than when there's a few aircraft inbound. So we've actually got a little private jet there on finals. So we'll have a little look at that. Don't know what's the matter with this tripod again today, like. Let's focus that in just there. As we wait for the aircraft to land. Should come into view pretty soon because I've just seen it on flight radar. but I can't see any lights as of yet. but it definitely is there somewhere. That's good to hear, Paul. Cheers, mate. You can just see it now in the distance, actually. You can just probably make out those two little lights. And there's some aircraft flying overhead as well. I don't think it's going to focus. Oh, I think we're in luck today, everyone. It actually has focused for a change. Well, I think it's focused. Looks like there's a little bit of a crosswind, actually. Looks like he's swaying a little bit. Should be fun. Oh, we've also got the stairs off the Emirates aircraft as well. Lovely landing. Or is it? Has it landed? That was a very little bit of a late touchdown, that. Nevertheless, lovely done by the pilots there. So the stairs have been removed off the Emirates aircraft just at the rear there, so that should be leaving pretty soon. Thanks to everyone who's also tuned in. It's great to have you all on board. Unfortunately, I do apologise, but there's not really an aircraft in between now and 1 o'clock, except for Emirates leaving at 1. And then I know we have got a few inbounds in between 1 o'clock and 1:45. And then I also know we've got a Ryanair Max 8 due in as well at about 2:20. So that'll be quite nice to see. And I've also brought me Canon along for that, my camera, to get some photos of some of the aircraft yet today as well, which I'll be posting on the channel, and also on my other social channels, which you can all see on the screen as well. If you are also interested in photos as well, I post quite a lot of my photos on all of those social channels, so do have a look at them if you like. Oh, apologies, I just missed the jet there. I didn't see him. Right, I am going to be honest there. I've got no idea where that jet came from. I've literally got no idea. It literally just appeared on the runway and then it was gone. I didn't even see him leave the hangar. So I do apologise about that. Well, that was frustrating. It was the RAF. I'm really annoyed about that. That explains why I didn't see it. Exit the hangar because it didn't land at Newcastle. It was just, it literally just did a quick, literally just done a quick circuit. I really hope it does one more circuit so I can film it and get a photo, because I'm so annoyed I missed that. I've actually tried to catch that one as well several times and I've missed it every time. And then it just came right now, right in front of us, and I didn't even see it. So yeah, I'm really annoyed about that. Probably going to say that again at some point during the stream, because actually I'm annoyed. I even have my camera as well, and I was just on flight radar and I didn't even see it, and it's actually on flight radar. Oh. Yeah, I highly doubt he's going to do one more circuit now. He's probably just done the one and going back off now. Oh well, it is what it is, that like. Yep, Tony, I really can't believe I've just missed that, mate. I'm really annoyed about that actually, so I'm going to try to not say it again, but we've got Emirates on the move now anyways, so we've got a bit of luck there. Honestly, as you can see, we've also got some aircraft just over there in the far distance now that Emirates has moved. It looks like TUI is obviously one of the best aircraft. I've got a Ryanair behind him, and then we've got a Jet2 Holidays just there. But I'm going to obviously keep on the Emirates for now. I'll leave it there for now, guys. Those engines, but they sound really good. Oh, didn't see it move there. Sorry about that. great to have you all on board as well. So we've got Emirates heading out now, for those who have just joined. And if anyone's new to the channel, welcome to the stream. If you see any of the clicking, it's just me and my camera taking some photos as well. Just whilst I wait for Emirates to taxi. Which it looks like he's on the move now. Just get a full view of the body there, so like it just rolls past the camcorder. But that was the view I was hoping for. And you can see it's going to go past the Emirates Tower as well, which looks really, really nice. Thanks to everyone who's joined the stream. It's great to have you all on board. As you can see, the weather's quite nice in Newcastle today for a change. The sun's shining and it's quite nice. There's quite a lot of contrails overhead actually. Not going to zoom in too much because loses the focus a little bit. I know we've got a Loganair inbound. Trying to think what else as well. I know there's a Ryanair. I'll have to have another look because I forgot. You can just see a bird in the bottom right, although I think the graphic might be covering that. Once the Emirates aircraft does leave, I'm going to have a quick look on flight radar just to see what's happening. I'll zoom out a little bit now as he approaches the runway actually. yeah, so it's great to have you all on board. Welcome to the stream, and if anyone's new as well, welcome to the stream as well. It's great to have you on board from a nice little, I forgot what I was going to say there. I think I was going to say something with the sun, but I've already said it, so I'm not going to bother repeating it. Right, looks like he's just sitting there for now, for a second, I guess. Don't think there's anything inbound, or maybe there is. I don't actually know. Oh, it's on the move. Look at that sun, just shining beautifully on the aircraft. You can see the heat. Right, so I'm going to have a quick look at the inbounds and just see what's happening. Right, so it looks like, unfortunately, we haven't actually got any more aircraft movement until about 13:35, 13:40. So I'll have to wait for those aircraft. But do hang around for those. And if you have any questions or anything about the airport or just aviation in general, I'll be happy to obviously answer any questions as we wait for the next arrivals and the also aircraft leaving. I have got a new streaming encoder actually that's actually arriving sometime in the afternoon, which should hopefully actually make the streams a lot more better as well. So I'll be obviously having to play around with that when I get back in the house later on and seeing obviously what it's like. So that'll be pretty fun, which I'm quite excited about. And obviously I want to play around with it first and make sure everything is working correctly before I book the first away trip here on the channel. So I won't be booking that until I've obviously made sure that the new encoder works perfectly fine, and then obviously I'll be booking that, which I'm also quite excited about. Yeah, so all the next movement is until about 13:40, which is really about 25 minutes or so, 20 to 25 minutes. So do hang around for those. I know it seems like a long time, and unfortunately there's just a bit of a gap now, but you never know. Hopefully we might get like a helicopter or something, or another RAF Embraer that I just completely missed. So who knows, there might be something. Actually, I'm just gonna plug in a few things now, just so it's out the way. So just bear with us a second. To be fair, when I actually scheduled the stream for the time, I thought I had actually made it like a perfect time, because at the time it seemed like the arrivals and stuff seemed like a good time to do the stream, but as it turns out there's actually now a gap. So I do apologise about the gap, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about it. We've just got to wait till 13:40 when there's more movement. So do just hang around for those, because I've got a nice Ryanair Max also heading in. To be fair, it must be lucky for some people, like at other airports in the UK where the traffic's pretty decent. I mean, fair enough, there's some gaps at airports, but sometimes there's not, like, you know, like a big gap like we're doing now, waiting for the Loganair to come in at about 13:40, which is about 25 minutes from obviously when I said it before. And that's when it's inbound, but like there's other airports in the UK that are like quite nice for traffic, like every few minutes or so, which is quite nice. But I mean, in Newcastle, that doesn't really tend to happen in the winter. There tends to be like a morning and then an afternoon kind of rush, and then in the summer it obviously gets a lot more flights as well. But it would be great to see some new airlines at the airport, but obviously we'll have to just wait and see for that. To be fair, usually there are some little props going out, or like helicopters and stuff, but there's just been nothing since the Emirates left, as in like the little props or helicopters. There usually is some little props going out for that training and stuff, but it's not long now anyways until the Loganair's in, and then after that we've got another aircraft to follow it, and then obviously once those two land, they'll obviously be heading straight back out again. Well, not straight away, but you know what I mean, like about 20 minutes after or so. And then we'll obviously have the Ryanair Max 8 due in as well at about 2. So do hang around for those, because I do like the Maxes. It's a shame it's not one of the other Ryanair aircraft. The scheme, I think it's Malta Air or something, and Buzz as well. Usually when it comes from Italy, actually it usually does come in on Buzz, but obviously today it's not coming in on Buzz, but at least it's still a Max, so we can have a look at it anyways. For anyone who's just came onto the stream and joined, welcome to the channel in the stream. It's great to have you on board. At the minute we're just well, I'm just standing here waiting for the Loganair to come in, and then the aircraft to follow it as well. So the Loganair isn't actually too far out now, even though it's a little bit dragging waiting for it, and the other aircraft inbound as well. But oh, hey. So anyways, anyone who's new to the stream, Newcastle, we've got the Emirates Tower, which is just located there. We've got the Emirates Tower just there, and then we've got the fire station, firehouse, just over here, right there. And then we've also got the aviation school, or the academy even, just located right there at the airport. That's part of that's part of Newcastle. And then we've got the police helicopter base just behind those buildings there, where it takes off, well, quite a lot, and lands there quite a lot as well. And then we've got the private hangar just in there beyond those trees there, and that's where they handle all the private jets and all that kind of stuff, which is always pretty fun to watch the jets. And then obviously we've got the main terminal of the airport just here. Yep. Trying to work out what airline that is. Oh, it's Jet2. That's actually the old ATC there. Just that little one there. And then obviously we've got the whole terminal of the airport just there. So yeah, that's what Newcastle Airport looks like for those who are new to the channel and the streams as well. Quick little 2-hour walk around there. Thanks to those who are hanging around as well. I really do appreciate it, considering there's not much movement at the minute. But I do appreciate everyone who's obviously tuned in and hanging around, waiting for the aircraft to come in. Because obviously we have got a few aircraft inbound, and then obviously they'll also be leaving the airport. I'm trying to work out, so Loganair will probably park on one of these, and one of these here, or they'll park where those red gates are there. And then the Jet2 aircraft that's inbound just after the Loganair might actually park up here, as they've got the Jet2 stairs here, and it looks like they've got some of the baggage carts there as well. So the Jet2 might park up there, but we'll have to wait and see, because that lands after the Loganair lands. So I'll have the two inbounds there, and then we'll just watch people on board the aircraft, hopefully if it parks in front of us, just as we wait for the next arrival once those two aircraft land. So we've actually got Loganair approaching finals now, which is great to see. So I'll obviously focus in on that as I get a little bit closer to the airport itself. So focusing on that Loganair. I'll get it ready on the runway now as we wait for it to get a little bit closer. So we'll leave it just there. Well, yeah, we'll leave it there just as I wait for it. I can hear like an animal moving in the bushes behind us, and I don't know what it is. Like, I have to keep looking behind us because I don't actually know what it is, but I can hear the feet moving. Maybe it's a bird or something. I don't know, but it's making some sort of noise anyways. Hopefully I'll be able to catch the Jet 2 going out at 3:05 on the Krakow flight. So hopefully, mate, I'll be able to hopefully I'll be able to record that for you, and then you can watch it back once you've landed in Krakow maybe. And welcome to the stream, everyone. It's great to have you all on board. We've got a Loganair now about to land at Newcastle, and then we've got Jet 2 to follow just behind him as well. A few minutes gap though between them. I don't think it's focusing that well that far out. I'm just going to leave it there just till it gets closer anyways, guys. Lovely landing that. Really nice. Here's who's going to go behind the it's going to go behind there, isn't it? So we've got another aircraft as well approaching finals in the next few moments. So do hang around for that as well. In fact, I think the aircraft that's going off the Krakow, I think it might actually be. Wait, where did it go? I'm sure it was just over there. Yeah, I think it's actually that one there, because I can't see any of that Jet 2. Any of that Jet 2 aircraft except for the Holidays one, but it's not a Holidays one that's going out, I don't think. I think that is the aircraft just over there that's going out of Krakow actually. Just bear with us a second, I'm just plugging in a charger, so just bear with us a second. Got them all tangled up. So I've actually got an aircraft on finals now, which I'm going to focus in on as we wait for it to land. Jet 2 is the aircraft coming in. I'll just leave it there. We've got some nasty clouds coming over, and I haven't brought any sort of shutter today, so touch wood, the sun just stay out, and I haven't got to wrap up the stream early. So I can see the Jet 2 now in the far distance, just there. Is it going to focus? No, it's not, so I'll just zoom out a little bit till it gets closer, and then I'll focus in on it. It's going to focus now. You're going to be nice? Okay, it's not going to be nice. Yeah, nice. Is he going to exit there? Is he going to come further down? I think he's going to exit there. Yeah. What's the name on that one? The Dira. Nice. Really nice. Zoom out a little bit. Get a different view for once. hopefully he parks just in front of her so we can watch the people on board anyways. I think he is going to go straight in front, isn't he? Nice. He's going to park up there. Yeah. Right, so that's the Jet 2 aircraft landed now. So I'll zoom in a little bit and we can watch the people on board the aircraft just whilst we wait for the next arrival, or aircraft taking off even. And see what's happening on there as well, just to see if there's any aircraft leaving or landing in the next 20 minutes or so. Yeah, it is a little bit quiet at the airport now. There's usually peak times call, and it's usually in the morning and then usually in the afternoon, early evening. And to be fair, when I looked at the arrivals for today, I thought choosing this time would have been alright, but as it turns out, it's actually not been, I mean, it's been alright, but it hasn't really been that busy, which is a shame. But it is what it is. There's the people now on board on the aircraft. Oh. Looks nice and busy, that flight, which is great to see. Ah, Paul, that is really sad, mate. I didn't actually know about that. I haven't really read the news a lot recently, but I didn't actually know about that. That is actually really, really sad. I hope everyone else is obviously alright. Well, that looks like a full flight to me, like on that aircraft just in front, on the Jet 2. It looks like it's a full flight, judging by how many people's coming off it, which is again great to see. That Loganair aircraft should also be going back out soon as well. At about 2:15, I think it's due out, or 2:20, and then we've obviously got the Ryanair Max 8 due in at about 2:25 as well. Which would be nice to see. Thanks again everyone who's tuned in, it's great to have you all on board. Thanks for watching. To be honest, I was actually looking at going to Ireland to do like a stream there as well actually, but I'm not too sure about that. I've been having a way. I have thought about it, but I haven't actually made my mind up if I want to do that at some point, because I'm looking at doing East Midlands first, just with it being like a bit of with it being like the main cargo hub in the UK. They get quite a nice mix of cargo aircraft, which is obviously quite nice to see, and they also get some airliners as well. And to be fair, I mean, Scotland's also got some, has also got some alright airports as well, but I think it's going to be the cargo first, but I'm not sure when that is. Again, I've been looking at the hotels and the weather, and I just haven't found a date yet that matches the hotel with the weather, so I'm still looking, but it will be booked pretty soon in due course. Probably once I've sorted out my new encoder, I'll probably book it when the weather's alright. I think they're taking off the suitcases at the back of the aircraft now. Oh well, it looks like they're taking them off. Have a little look, should we? No harm in having a quick little peek. Oh, I think the cases are actually already off. That's alright. So that sun's going to break. It is going to break back out in a minute. As you can see, we've just had quite a cloud come over there, but it's going that way, which is good. And you can see the sun is shining just a little bit, but it'll be fully back out in just a second once that cloud obviously passes over. And to be fair, it has got rather cold. I'm not going to lie, it has got cold. So we've got a private business jet due in at about 14:40, and we've got the Ryanair Max 8 due in at 14:30, and then we've got the Loganair heading back out at about 14:25, 14:20, 14:25-ish. So do hang around for those, and it's great to have you all on board. Thanks for watching. I don't know what that beeping noise is. I don't know if you can hear it on the stream or not, but it's literally just making a constant, like, it's like a beep bell thing. I don't know what it is, but it's been going off constant for the last like 10 minutes or so. Well, that's when I started to hear it anyways. So for anyone who's just, sorry, yeah, so for anyone who's just, Sorry, there's a fly flying around us. Right, it's gone. For those who are new to the stream, we've got a Loganair going out at about 14:20, and we've got a private jet inbound at about 14:40, and then we've got a Ryanair Max 8 due in at 14:30. So do hang around for those, because they're the next movements anyways in the next 20 minutes or so. And I think that sun's starting to come back out now, which is nice, because it did get a little bit cold just there before. I'm surprised there hasn't been any little props going out actually since the whole time I've been doing the stream anyways. There's been no props at all, or helicopters as well, which is unusual for a change. Hi Stephen, cheers for that mate. To be fair, all the crew at the airport work really hard. I mean, it mustn't be easy working on the ground when it's cold, because I struggle a little bit just when it's actually I struggle just standing here and it's cold. So honestly, for them working on the ground, they must they honestly do a really great job. We've just got the police chopper going out, and my camera's away in my bag, so I'm not going to bother taking any photos. Yeah, got the chopper going out. Loads of flies, man. Oh, there are so many flies flying around us, man. So yeah, Stephen, the ground crew, yeah, they all do a really good job at the airport. Hopefully that police chopper will be back very soon, assuming it's not on a big call out anyways. So the sun's come back in again, which is not really that good, but it is what it is. I actually do like this spot a lot. It's a nice little spot. I mean, it doesn't get much people, and it's just a nice little quiet little area just to take our photos, obviously to record. I mean, the other end of the airport is alright for when they're obviously landing, but you can't get them on the runway when they land. You can only get them when they're on finals, and then obviously they fly over here and then they touch down on the runway. But it's also good if they're taking off in the opposite way, because then you can obviously get them rotating and obviously taking off. So both ends are good, but for different reasons. But I prefer this location all in all. Thanks to everybody who's on the stream as well watching. I really do appreciate it a lot. So thanks for tuning in. And we've got a Loganair heading out at about 14:20-ish. And then we've got a Ryanair Max 8 due in at about 14:30. And then we've also got a private business jet due in at about 14:40. So I do hang around for those. And hopefully we'll see the police helicopter come back and land as well. Are the doors shut actually on the Loganair? Let's have a little look. Let's see if the doors are all shut. Well, it looks shut to me. Well, the back door's shut anyways. If I do see any movement on that, I'll obviously change the angle and view. So have I got Loganair moving yet, or any sort of movement? No movement yet, but it is going back out at 2:20, so it should be pretty soon actually. And then I'm excited to see the Ryanair Max, as we usually only get the Maxes usually coming in from Ireland on the island flights, which is usually at night or earlier in the morning. And we sometimes do get them on this route that I'm doing today. But it is rare sometimes where we get the Maxes. So it's quite nice to see when a Max does come to Newcastle. It's a little bit cold, I might have to put my gloves on in a minute. It was quite nice earlier on. but now it seems to have gotten a little bit colder, but it's not too bad, but it is a little bit chilly. What is that? Can you hear that noise? It's like a loud, I don't even know what I don't even know what to call it. Hasn't Loganair moved? I thought I'd just, it's like right, Loganair must have pushed back because it's not at the spot anymore, but I can't see it past the mount there, so I'll just focus in on it when it obviously comes into view. So I'll just focus in on the Jet 2 for now until the Loganair appears, and I'm going to have to put my gloves on because it's cold, so just bear with us a sec. These on. That's better. Yeah. So for anyone who's just new to the stream, we've got the Loganair on the move any second, and then we've also got the Ryanair Max 8 as well, due in at 2:30, and then we've got the little private business jet due inbound at about 14:40, but I still can't see the Loganair, so I don't know where it is, but it's not, it must be smaller than the mound. Oh, I can see the Loganair on the move actually now. There it is. And thanks for hanging around as well, everyone. I do appreciate that, as there wasn't much movement just before, unfortunately, but at least we've got an aircraft on the move now. Going to turn back, so I was going to see, couldn't have turned already. He's probably going to hold short actually, because Ryanair's about to just approach finals, so the Loganair will probably hold short, whilst Ryanair lands. Then I'll give a full view of the runway just for a change. Or I might just keep it zoomed in actually. I don't know yet. Oh. The sun's gone back in again. Yeah, the exit at Foxtrot, which is just here. Nice little prop. Right. Where's the Loganair? There he is. Got an aircraft on final, so I'll just leave it there for a second. Once it focuses. The aircraft should be on final now, the Max 8, there it is. Ryanair Max 8. do a quick little close up. Going a little bit quick. It is going fast today. All past now anyway. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's gonna go behind there. No! Come back. Come back. Right, I'll have a quick look on flight radar and see if there's anything else going out or coming in. Just bear with us a second, because I do know I've got that little private jet coming in about 1440, but I'll have a look for anything else. So that private jet is pretty close. It's only about a few minutes out, so that'll be landing in the next few minutes. So I'll focus on that in just a second. I can't see him yet, but he's almost approaching finals. Seems like the light just came on the side of that aircraft there. Not entirely sure what for, but it seems like they've also got the strobe lights on it as well. If you look on the wing, you can see the light flashing, and they've got the beacon light on as well. So I'm not sure if they're doing some sort of inspection, but they've definitely got all the lights on the aircraft because they've got all the lights on for some reason. So I'm not sure why. Oh, the police chopper did a very quick turn in there. He's already off the runway. There he is. I could just hear it. And we've also got the private jet approaching final, so I'll just leave the focus here because I've got the private jet coming in. should be approaching now. Up there it is in the distance, just in the top right, which I'll focus in on as it gets a bit closer, just as it's a little bit far out now. Where is it? There it is. No, it's not going to focus, man. Right, we'll just leave it there, just till it gets closer, man. Right, let's zoom in really slow. Oh, that's just worse. Honestly, what is it doing? I do apologise about this. Just for some reason it doesn't want to focus. Hang on. Right, we're going again. What is the... Oh, eventually. Sorry about that, everyone. I've got no idea why I did that. No idea at all. Seems like there's some sort of work going on there. I'm at the bottom of the runway. You can just see the people out. Right, that's that one in. Yeah, you're right there. I think it was the lights on the quite close up at the front on that little private one there, on that little private jet, that caused the autofocus problems. But it's all right. It eventually came into focus, so just took it a little while. We should have the Ryanair Max come back out at 3 o'clock. Hopefully it's on time. Got a little Jet 2 van on the move. Yeah. It's actually really quiet at this location. That's what I do quite like about it, is that there's only the few cars that go by now and then, but apart from that, it's quite a nice little quiet location. I thought I saw a van on the runway. Not entirely sure what they're doing. Some sort of... It flies. Some sort of work anyways, I guess. Back on that lovely Jet 2. That does seem like a really nice little plan there. Schiphol is probably a really good airport. I do a bit of plane spot on that, because obviously they get quite a wide range of airlines and that sort of stuff. Then obviously, and then you go on to France, and France has also got some pretty good airliners as well around their airports. So I hope you have a real nice trip. Hopefully this Ryanair leaves in the next 5-10 minutes. It's meant to leave now, but obviously it hasn't came on the radar yet, so but hopefully it'll be leaving pretty soon. I think it's parked just there actually. I think it's parked there. There was another one somewhere. I've lost it now. It's somewhere behind there though. And hopefully it does leave. Loads of them butterflies. so I can't see any movement yet on the Ryanair Max. Right, I'm gonna wrap up the stream there, guys, because I don't think the Ryanair Max is going to be leaving in the next 5 minutes or so, as it's already running a little bit late. But I do appreciate everyone who's watched, obviously, today on the stream. I really do appreciate everyone who's watched and who's tuned in, whether it's just been for a few minutes or obviously for the whole stream. I really do appreciate that. It has been a little bit cold today, but I have still enjoyed, obviously, the stream. It's always great fun when I do it. And Paul, thanks for being on the chat, mate. I really do appreciate that as well. So cheers. And the next stream will be sometime this week. I'm not sure what day yet, but it will be sometime this week. And thanks again for everyone who's watched today. Thank you very much, and that's it from me. Cheers.